I mentioned earlier that they did a reroute. So this was the old configuration along the red line, and that takes it down into Lehigh Gap. This was the old North Trail. This is now the AT. So when you get to this point, you can go up here, and come down. That's the new AT. It's going to give you great views of Lehigh Gorge and the Lehigh River. So I'm looking forward to that. They did that in October, a few weeks ago actually. They did that, so should be good. Looking forward to the section for sure. This is a very cool section here with these trees. Very, very colorful. Some breads over here. We're going uphill, but I'll walk along a little bit. You can see some of this. Man, I can't stress what a beautiful, beautiful day to be out. Killer skies. A little bit chilly. It's in the 50s, but not windy at all. As long as you have layers on, warmer clothes, you'll be good to go. So, fall colors just everywhere you look. It's beautiful. It's my favorite day on the trail so far. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we reached the junction with the South Trail. This is, if you're not section hiking or through hiking, a lot of people come up here and do a loop. Because South Trail, you can go around and I'll loop back with the AT, but we're going to stay on the AT for now, which is down that way. I believe I've been on the South Trail before. I think so, but we're going to head down. We're going to keep going down the AT though. So, but if you're out here for just for the day, you can do that. Do it as a loop hike from the Lehigh Gap Nature Center. All right, so walking along the path, we had a little change in scenery. So you notice how the trees just abruptly stopped there. And this is all like shrubberies and like different types of vegetation. So this area, I'll talk more about this on the North Trail. This area was decimated by pollution from a zinc mining plant. So back in the 80s, that's part of why the North Trail was rerouted. You can see the view over there. But yeah, so that's why this area looks different. It looks like a clearing. A lot different than what's normal for Pennsylvania. But I'm just going to give you a brief intro to this, and we'll talk more about this once we get to the reroute. But look, you can see skyline out there, getting closer to those views. Love it. All right, here's another awesome campsite along the trail. One of the better ones. Awesome firing. And this is the prime seats there. I mean, you can get as comfortable as possible up here. So a few good tent sites there. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 tents in here. This is prime real estate here. There's a little short way. That trail's right down there. You can see the rocks down there. That's the trail. So a little bit off, and they're very, very nice. I would definitely camp here. And I'm loving this trail. After all those rocks, it was nice. Pine flat, pine needles on the ground, pretty wide. Love it. I'll take this any day over those rocks. But rocks are a necessity, so I can get some miles here. But yeah, this is nice back here. We haven't reached. We're about to go over the turnpike, but yeah, this is nice back here. I'll take this. All right, figured to stop here. This has been a great section of the trail. Very, very flat, pine needles. So it's so much different than what I've been hiking recently. But I want to stop here because if those of you familiar with this area, if you've ever driven the northeast extension of the turnpike, you know that there is a thing called the Lehigh Tunnel. Well, the Appalachian Trail runs right across the Lehigh Tunnel, and I'm standing right on top of that. So all the times I drove up the northeast extension through the Lehigh Tunnel, never knew the AT went across it, to be honest with you, but it does, and I'm currently standing right above it. Pretty neat, actually. Pretty neat. You never know where these journeys are going to take you. So we're continuing on. We're almost to the North Trail. Oh, gonna love these views, man. It's such a gorgeous day out here. You know, clear skies, it's sunny, it's cool. Not windy at all. So it's a great day to be out. So all right, let's continue on. All right, here we go. This is now the bypass trail, and this used to be the AT. You usually continue straight there, but the AT now runs this way, and what was the North Trail is now the AT, and it's going to run along the ridge line there. We get some great views. So this bypass trail is still being maintained, but it is no longer AT. So we're going to take a left here, but you can still do this hike. Again, you can still do this hike as a loop. But we're heading up the new AT, the old North Trail. So let's do this. All right, we have the first viewpoint. This is beautiful, man. This is well worth the extra. I think this trail is an extra mile on the trail, but let me show you this. So that is the Pennsylvania Turnpike, this northeast extension, because I was just over that a little bit ago. The Lehigh River. Man, look at that. And down there, a little bit farther down, is the city of Palmerton. But you notice the side of the mountain. So the city of Palmerton had a lot of zinc mining in it, and the pollution from that basically killed everything in this area on the mountain and on the summit. So they were reforesting this, and because of that, they couldn't have people coming through here, so they rerouted the trail. But now it's to a point where, the vegetation is beginning to stick, and they can so they reroute it back to its original location. But beautiful. We're gonna keep going down the trail. But man, well worth it. You can see down there, that's where the zinc mining was. See how barren that is? You can see on the mountain, there's a lot of dead areas. It's in the shadows, but you can kind of see how there's a lot of dead areas there. So all this land was killed by the pollution from the zinc mining. And way down there, all the way down there, that is the town of Palmerton, Pennsylvania, right down there. So yep, so this is back to going where there's a beautiful view of the river, Lehigh River. Awesome, man, awesome. I can't get enough of these views here. And we got some trail maintenance over there, and they are breaking up the rocks. And that, I tell you, that path through there is very, very nice. It's flat, it's no rocks. They're doing a fantastic job. course, this is just rerouted, but man, they put steps up there. It's very nice. Nice flat trail with big views. You can't beat it. All right, there's a closer look at Palmerton, Pennsylvania. And you can really get a good look at the zinc mining fields there, and what a devastation it caused. See, parts of the mountainside is still barren. Right down there, that's where the plant was torn down. Yeah, that's Palmerton right over there. That town right over there, that's Palmerton. Again, the other section, the old section, there were no views at all. This used to be a side trail, but man, gorgeous section. Oh my God. All right, one last look. You can see where they did some, the zinc mining right there, and then over there, pretty heavily. Yep, it's a not so good, and then of course there's the town of Palmerton right there. So, yeah, a not so good moment for Pennsylvania over Palmerton, but they're cleaning up the mess they made. So slowly but surely, this area is regenerating and coming back to its natural state. So, all right, there's a good look at the city of Palmerton. Alright, we're still on the reroute at AT, but you can see this looks totally different than what you're used to in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of open space, very small plants, if anything. This is all being, reforested and revegetated. You can see the gap out that way, but very, very unique. This is a nice break from all the nice little campsite there, overlooking the gap. But this is definitely a nice break from just walking just like the forest and trees and whatnot. But this has been an outstanding trail. It's well worth the extra mile just because of the views themselves, and then this varied terrain. I mean, this looks like you're in the grasslands somewhere out west. Definitely doesn't look like Pennsylvania at all. So those are nice over there, those trees. But yeah, it's been a very enjoyable hike. The sun is out now. I mean, it's behind a cloud, so it's gotten quite a bit chillier. But I'm almost done with my hike. I got maybe another 1.5 miles to go, I think. 1.5 miles, 2 miles, almost done. But yeah, I mean, this is very unique terrain, especially for Pennsylvania. You can see the ridgeline out there, but wide open views here. If you have not done the new section or the reroute section, I would highly recommend coming back and doing it. And I mean, the trail, I mean, they had pickaxes out, they had chainsaws out. They were doing some serious maintenance work a little while back. They're chipping up the rocks and whatnot. So, but yeah, this is like Africa or something. Anywhere but Pennsylvania. definitely not. So it's been a good hike. So this puts me once I finish this will complete this section, and then I have a 4-mile section by the Pinnacle to do yet, and then I have everything north of Lehigh Gap, which is about 32 miles. So making progress. We will be done with the northern half of the AT. Hopefully by the end of the year, because that once January rolls around, my schedule gets really hectic. But yeah, well, nice little campground up there. You can pitch some tents up there. We've made it to another shelter. This is the George Outerbridge shelter. Pretty rustic. There's nobody in here, so I'll give you a little tour, but you can kind of see the sleeping arrangements. I mean, it would keep you dry. Oh, there's a logbook. I gotta go sign a logbook. But yeah, it would keep you dry. Nice little bench here to sit. Nice little fire ring. This is right on the trail, so the trail is right here. It comes right past it. You don't even have to go off the trail. I mean, you pass right by here. So, all right, not bad. So the descent from the ridge down to Lehigh Gap is about 900 feet in a mile and a half. So it's not terrible, but not exactly mellow either. So glad I have my hiking pole. So take a little rest here, and then we will continue on. All right, so we finished that section. Coming down the hill says about half of like 700 feet, I think, in a mile and a half. So let me switch. So that's where we just came down. We up the top, came all the way down there, and we crossed the bridge. That's the bridge. This is 248 right here. And then the climb out of Lehigh Gap is this back here. But that's for another time. And that is very intimidating, but we'll do that. You can see the just beautiful colors. But yeah, so that was overall great hike. The new section of the trail is beautiful. It's well marked. Like I said, they were doing some heavy duty maintenance on it. So we'll see what else we have to do. But we'll end the adventure right here. I hope you have a good adventure. I hope all your days are good, and I hope you're living your best life. So from here at the Lehigh Gap Nature Center, just outside Palmerton, Pennsylvania, we will see you around.